All right, hey everybody, 2022 archery season is in full swing. We're 2 weeks into the season so far, and the weather has been absolutely phenomenal. Lights out so far for deer hunting. Maybe a little on the wet side, but overall, the temperatures and everything have been just great for being out in that stand and the deer activity. So, want to remind everybody to make sure you check us out on all our platforms. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you're on those platforms, please give us a follow and be on the lookout at that YouTube channel. We got some videos coming up. The guys and I just finished up our deer camp over this last weekend. What a great time we had. I tell you what, nothing can beat deer camp in October in Michigan, northern Michigan specifically. What a great time. Lots of activity. And we saw some things from the stand too as far as rut goes. So without further ado, let's kick it off. All right, Southwest Michigan, Zone 1. Lots of reports coming out of there. We got a really cool video here to share in just a moment. But let's start off with an excellent report from Drew Benoit. Drew, hopefully I said your last name right. This is out of Calhoun County and just very detailed. So thanks again, Drew. He reports still, the bucks are still in bachelor groups, but getting more active sparring, and he's starting to see a lot of scrape and rub activity ramping up. He saw 2 bucks work the same scrape, and he believes the pre-rut is in full bore at this time down there in Calhoun County. Chris Commandi out of Berry County is reporting no scrapes or rubs. Everything so far he has seen has been nocturnal movement. Tucker Pete out of Branch County, seeing many active scrapes and young bucks chasing and grunting. Of course, it's always the young bucks that start first. Chris Lozier out of Berrien County, seeing scrapes and rubs like crazy. Butch T out of Eaton County, see, he's seen a little sparring and some rubs starting to show up there. Again, that's out of Eaton County. Brandon Smith with a report east of Lansing. He saw a doe while driving just off the side of the road. Looked back a little bit further up into the field, and he saw about 30 yards off the road past the doe, 2 mature bucks locked up, going toe-to-toe. So was surprised to see that activity this early in the season. Josh Singleton reporting from northern Allegan County. Quiet, no pressure. He saw 1 small buck chasing so far this season. He's going to try to mix up tactics and put out a mock scrape to see if he can coax some activity in his hunting area. Very cool video here from Justin Allen out of Branch County. Pretty nice buck making a scrape. That's pretty cool to see. We hope you get an opportunity at that buck there, Justin. Thanks for sharing your video. Appreciate it. And our last report out of Southwest Michigan, Dan Kirkbride out of Calhoun. All he's seen so far is young buck sparring. All right, moving along, Southeast Michigan, Zone 2 on our map here. First report out of Jackson County from Rich Fowl Lab, seeing quite a few scrapes. Gerald Snow reports out of Lapeer County, still in bachelor groups. Does and younger bucks are more active right now. Mature bucks, not seeing a whole lot of movement out of those yet. Very cool report here from Chris Bertram, reporting from St. Clair County. This last Monday night, he had a buck chasing does next to him. Gave the old snort wheeze call and was able to also grunt a 3.5-year-old buck from 120 yards to 35 yards. And he claims this buck was rubbing, urinating, scraping, just thrashing everything the whole way in. And he said it was an awesome encounter. So definitely sounds like it. And that's pretty good sign there. Next report out of Oakland County is David Renard sharing a nice rub he come across. Out of Livingston County, Cody Smith, he reports seeing more rubs and scrapes popping up that weren't there a week ago. So the slow activity starting to pop up there. And last report for Southeast Michigan, Homer Hosner out of Genesee County on 10/11 saw a buck chasing does across the road on his way to work. So a little bit of chasing activity coming out of there out of Southeast Michigan so far. Okay, moving along, Zone 3. We got West Michigan on dock right now. First report is out of Newaygo County. Brad Atwood came across this awesome shredded rub out in his hunting area. That looks like a pretty good buck tearing that tree up there. Nick Tyler reports out of Muskegon County he's only come across one scrape so far. Mount Cam County, Bill Peterson, seeing lots of scrapes where they hunt. Chris Taskey out of Lake County is reporting lots of rubs and scrapes. Out of Northeast Muskegon County, Brian Soa with reports of scrapes and rubs popping up. Greg Ryder out of Oceana County, seeing a couple scrapes and rubs. Butch Davis out of Muskegon County, seeing scrapes and rubs. All right, next video is from Jordan S. He's reporting from Montcalm and Ionia counties. He reports seeing scrapes and rubs. He saw the bucks separate last weekend from their bachelor groups. And this video here is of a young buck pushing does. Mecosta County, Brian Meeker reporting no scrapes or rubs yet where he's at. And our last report is from Josh Sanders out of Montcalm County. He's got a scrape that's popped up. All right, moving along into Zone 4, Mid-Michigan. First report is from Christian Robinson, Isabella County, seeing young spike came running into a doe bleat. So again, the young bucks are definitely being more active right now. Andrew Kazmersky out of Saginaw County, seeing a few rubs and one scrape so far. Jason Baker reporting out of Isabella County, watched an 8-point and 6-point fight for about 15 minutes over this last week. Jeff Parks reporting from Gladwin County, just one rub, nothing else where he's at. Gratiot County report here from Ron Goodrich, reports seeing a little action, not a lot, but again, it is early. Really cool video here from Danny Rhodes out of Isabella County. He reports seeing lots of chasing, scrapes, and fresh rub lines. The buck he shot opening week had smelly tarsal glands. And really cool video here of looks to be a decent buck chasing. Very cool video there, Danny. Thank you for sharing that with us. Moving along, Jimmy Greenleaf out of Tuscola County is reporting no sign yet that he's come across. Jacqueline Andrachka, hopefully I said your name right. She's reporting out of Huron County, just seen bucks chasing a doe so far. Ray Olson reporting from Shiawassee and Clinton County. Just small rubs, no scrapes yet. Not a whole lot of activity to report where he's at. Brad Smith from Saginaw, seen chasing by him. He's seen that multiple times now so far this season. Michael Randall and Josh Prehing, both reporting to see a little scrape activity so far in Tuscola County. Cool video here from Bob Haney out of Tuscola, seeing rubs and lots of scrapes. And, of course, Clinton County out of Zone 4 there, we got a report from Ray Dancer.
I do a little rut report in Clinton County here. The other night I tried one, but it went down low. I walked in, I seen a scrape in my other spot. There's some small buck rubs, but not on this particular property. Have I seen a ton of buck rubs yet? Acorns are falling. I did see a scrape over there. Still kind of early patterns here. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of people talking chase and grunting, you know, that, this and that, but I haven't seen that down here, so starting to see sign, and we're having that red moon phase again this weekend, and it's dropping temperatures, so I expect it to get nuts. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be hunting. I'm gonna be up on the island. So
all right, Ray, we know we can always count on you for some good reports from the tree stand, so best of luck to you and best of luck to Chad this season. Northern Lower Peninsula, Zone 5, that's where we had our deer camp at. Wednesday evening into Thursday evening was a huge temperature swing. We're talking highs in the low 70s on Wednesday into the mid 50s for highs on Thursday. And Thursday evening in Sheboygan County on state land, Kyle and Ray sat together, and Ray was filming, Kyle was hunting. He harvested a 3-point buck. And prior to that, they watched this buck really push does pretty hard in a clear cut for quite a while. So we're talking nose to rear end, just really pushing them along. So again, the young bucks being a lot more active, a lot more aggressive at this time, but we all know what follows after the young bucks get fired up. Those big boys start moving. So follow that back up to Sunday morning. We heard a lot of aggressive grunting. Several of us throughout the property we were at in Presqu'île County, definitely was not just a contact grunt. It was, that buck was being a little aggressive. and sounds like he was seeking, or trying to find some doe. So a few other reports out of Grand Traverse County. David John, he's reporting seeing scrapes starting to appear. Zachary Ford reporting from Emmett County, also seeing rubs show up. And our last report is from the northwest lower peninsula. Didn't want to give their exact county away, but Jeffrey L, he did see a 4-point chasing over this last week. All right, moving along, upper peninsula. Not a whole lot of reports here, but our very own Kyle Bednarski with an excellent report. He's starting to see more scrapes and having new bucks show on established cameras. So he's had these cameras out for months, doing his homework, doing his scouting, and new bucks are starting to move around. So they're, they broke up from their bachelor groups, and he's starting to pick up some new mature bucks on cameras. And he also reports the blood moon that we had just the last few nights really got the deer moving. So, and our last report to end everything comes from Alan Knafla out of Marquette County. So far, not a whole lot of sign, just one rub. So, all right, guys, that wraps up the rut report for this week. I want to thank everybody that shared reports from all across the state, for sharing pictures, for sharing videos, all of it. We love it. Keep it coming. We'll have a post up on our Facebook and Instagram page on Wednesday for you guys to share your reports also. And look out for our video dropping every Friday as we share the rut report with you here at Michigan Outdoors Report. So thanks again, guys. Thanks again for everything you guys do throughout the year, sharing all those great reports. We love seeing it. Good luck to you if you share. We hope you win Trophy of the Day, Trophy of the Month. You win a nice prize, and we can't wait for Trophy of the Year. We're gonna have an excellent prize package for the winner. So until next week, guys, we'll see you out in the woods.